Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. We're on day 2 of the Minmatar Liberation Games that just popped up. I just got done with work. Got one more day, and then I can have some fun and actually spend some more time, maybe fleshing this out a little bit more. Um, I do have a hint of the day, but I need to jump into the game first before I can show you. So let's just check out what we've got with Liberation Games. Just a quick heads up, if anybody's watching these videos for the first time. Um, I don't actually do tutorials. This is more of a daily blogish type thing. I'm a little bit worried sometimes whenever I put a video out that it'll be thought of as um, what is it, baiting or something like that, where somebody might tune into the video thinking they're going to get hints and tricks on how to do the Minmatar Liberation games. I'm a game player. I'm not one of the better YouTubers. I like to just play and talk and have fun and show how you can do that without, for people. And I mainly made this video series up about how you can have fun when you only have a limited period of time. That said, um, we're going to see what day 2 is up for me. I've only got a little bit of time tonight, and then tomorrow I'll have a lot more time to be able to play. So, so day 2 here, we've got a expert system possibility for the Minmatar, and the expert systems are just a temporary boost that allows you to do things. And it looks like there's an accuracy booster there. Now, my Minmatar character in this game, I'm just going to go ahead and get these. I'm looking forward to the next couple days. Looks like there's a bunch of more um, skins that I can check out. And might as well. Ooh, I got a skin, my daily skin. What's that? Probably. I have yet to get a daily skin that I can wear. Ooh, a Vexor Warp Convergence skin. That's pretty cool. Um, let's just go ahead and jump in with Mr. Pilgrim here because he is the one that's hanging out in Minmatar space. Later on tonight, I'll jump in with Amanda and have some fun with her. But, um, good. Now, if you were watching yesterday's video, I did downgrade the graphics again so that uh, my ship will look normal now. As you all know, I don't have the greatest of spaceships or computer systems that run, but um, so let's see here. We've got the Liberation Day parade in Heck. That is going on. Hit the RFS, shake him Titan with a firework. So how far away am I from Heck? Is that within range for me? Um, good. Oh, I got the. Once I undock here, I hope this works for the hint of the. Oh, I'm only 2 jumps away. Cool. So I can go and do the um, hint of the day and then fly on over here. Now I need to make sure I've got my fireworks up and running. Hello. Just want to make sure we're set up with them. I put them in my cargo bay, I thought. Go ahead and throw that there. Cool. Okay, so I'm supposed to go find this Titan and fire some fireworks at it. I'll do that. Um, undock. So the hint of the day is actually something that I just read up on, and I wanted to try out. Um, I don't know how helpful it will be, but it seems like it might be pretty helpful. If you've watched my videos in the past, you'll see that I'm using the radial dial a lot, especially when I'm going in for orbiting and things like that. And this is something that maybe you can try out to see what else is out there. So to give you an example, if I hold down my key here, and let's say I want to I'm going to pick a target. So the station is my target. See how the wheel comes up, and I've got the option for docking and for orbiting and keeping at a distance there and a locked target. Now you might all know this, but I did not know this. I always just used it for targeting something. I didn't use it for hardly anything else, or I wasn't paying much of attention. But from what I understand, if I actually were to target my own ship, the wheel actually changes to other options, and I was not paying attention to this. So I've got my inventory down here. I've got setting my default orbit. Now that is huge because, especially, and I just learned that today, when doing the ratting in belts, I usually want to be at a specific distance away. I can set my default up for that and go back and forth. Now you can do that when you target a specific ship and then mess around with it a little bit and get a default. But this is just super easy to switch this on and off if you just hold down your button and go left or right. And then what's this one here? Set default warp within. So if I want to warp within something, you know how when I'm always normally checking out the wormholes, I can do that and stop my ship. So I wonder if, well, this would be huge. I don't know. I know there's a hotkey to stop your ship whenever you're warping into a gate. Maybe you've decided to jump a gate, but and you try to stop yourself from doing that. I'm going to go ahead and jump toward Eister and see if that works here. So once I get into warp, because normally I come down here or I right click on it and I have to hit stop ship that way. But if I were to do that there, I can't do it while warping. Stop. Okay, so that's a little bit faster. I don't know. Might be really helpful during PvP situations. Now here's the other part. That's not the only thing that you can use it for. And I haven't tried this out a whole lot, but I want to keep my hints kind of short. Yesterday's was way too long about the whole planetary interaction. What I understand here is that I can launch some probes, and then I can actually do a wheel on that. Yes, it is. So I can actually do a wheel here. It will engage target, orbit, other options there. Ooh, there's a... Now that's a little bit annoying. Do I have to go all the way around? Because I can't go straight across. Scoop to drone bay. Is there a reconnect? Return to orbit. If there was a reconnect one here, that would be great. Is that look at... So I can look at my drone. Here's my drone. And let's see what the other options are here. Target it, approach it. So not a whole lot else there. But from what I understand, there are just a ton of options as far as wheel, and you just can click on them. So that is my tip of the day. Also, the hotkey is Shift R for returning your drones. There we go. So let's go check out this Titan, I think it was, and see what I have to do to fire some fireworks at it. I don't really need my directional scanning up when I'm in high sec. Let's get rid of that. Don't really need that up. Good, good, good. Jump, jump, jump. So it said it was in Heck. Now, Heck is one of your minor trade hubs. So there was something here about the Minmatar border. RFS. So that was Mine Incorporated Combat Entered. I think it's this that I want to go and warp at. Is that it there? Oh shoot, there's a lot of ships here. Where, what was the, I was supposed to, there it is. So I need to hit the Ascala Shakim Titan with a firework. So there is the Ascala Shakim. We are going to open our wheel, target it, and fire. Let's back up here so I can get a view. I got my bonus. Where's my... I'm not seeing any fireworks. Is it because my graphics are low? Well, that's another thing we want to check out. So let's try this again. I'm going to optimize my settings, go into quality, apply. This would upset me if it would mean that, please wait. Okay. So now it looks super pretty. And I still have it targeted. There's the Escala. Look at. It does look pretty cool whenever you have the graphics up. Let's see if whenever I fire the fireworks at it. See, I'm not seeing any fireworks. Am I stupid? Maybe I'm missing out on some. Oh, there it goes. Well, that's pretty cool. So I guess I have to have the graphics turned up to actually watch this. Let's do it again. Somebody in a Tristan just showed up. There goes my firework. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. So that was that. What other stuff do we have to do here for the Liberation Games? Sorry, I don't have a whole lot else to go through today. It's just a work day, so I'm just kind of relaxing and messing around with this for a little while. Mining, testing facilities, warp to the Minmatar Mining Corporation Testing Center. Skith-based cruiser remains the oldest Minmatar ship still in use. It has many battles and is an integrated element in the Minmatar blah blah blah. How far away is this? So that is in... Does it say where it's... Is it Minmatar? Oh, Hagilar. Okay, so how far away is Hagil? So I did the first one yesterday. This is only worth 5 points for the actual stuff that's going on. Oh, it's only 3 jumps away. Set destination. Because a lot of times you don't really have much of a reason to go to these different areas. Heck is one of your smaller trading posts. Oh, no. See, this is happening. I wonder if that's because I had my settings so high. I don't know. So, might as well take a look at it here. Heck is one of your minor trade hubs. It's right up here. It's in the system of Metropolis. The interesting part is it's actually not very far away from Rennes, which is the main hub of of the Minmatar. Rennes is only, so here's Heck. If I remember correctly, Rennes is just down the pipe here. I thought it was right here. There it is. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps. Now Rennes is your smallest, if I'm not mistaken, of your major trade hubs, while Heck might be one of your largest of minor trade hubs. So between the two of them, you might be able to buy and sell some stuff pretty well there. I'm not sure. I'm not going to get back into Eve. I'm just going to give you guys a heads up on a few things. A little bit of history. When I first started to play, I think I started off here in Nakugard. And I lived there as a miner for a little while. I didn't even know how to fly around too much. I might be mistaken. They may have removed this out. I remember when I lived there, there were a lot of asteroid belts. And in one of the asteroid belts, there was a spot that would auto generate over a period of time rats that went directly to that area. And I remember seeing a guy with an orca just sitting there on autopilot, destroying these rats as they came in. He wasn't even mining, he was just sitting there because he knew that it was such a high level area that it would be almost impossible for somebody to kill him. This was 10 years ago when having an orca was an incredibly big thing, I think. Other things to keep an eye out for in this area, we'll just go right back over to Rennes in the Minmatar area. Kind of some cool spots. Right over here is a major, if you want to get into faction warfare, this is a great space for me that I found that I played for a little while. I was living in faction war space. I really wasn't doing faction warfare. But there's a lot of positives in this area. You can see there's a lot of production abilities, but a lot of action. There's also a non-faction warfare spot up here. I remember I was trying faction warfare, but not trying to kill anybody. I was trying to do it the passive, where you farmed the sites that were already controlled by your group. And I learned a lot from that. And let me just see if it is here, and I'll show you one other thing. And this is a little trick if you want to try it out. If I'm not mistaken, if you want to increase some of your rankings while doing distribution missions, and this is something I learned, if you notice right here, distribution missions are done by constellation most of the time. And I remember I was able to do, I think, Kaldari distribution missions level 3s and Minmatar mission level 3s up here, which allowed me to ping pong off the options for that. The skill the reputations that you get with them. So whenever one went up, the other one would go down, but I could slowly grow them there. And I made some decent money there just while I was watching TV and stuff like that. So just an idea if you want to check that out. Didn't really spend a whole lot of time in this area here. It's a low sec area that's kind of interesting. But really this is a great entrance area into faction warfare. One other thing that I'd like to show people that I didn't know this for years was whenever I was doing faction warfare, I was constantly going back and forth between when I was trying to figure out where things were. I was using Dotlan a lot, and I'd be like, okay, I'm going over to Black the Bleaklands. Okay, so I was going for Agua over there, and then I would have this system here, and then I'd be like, okay, I want to go, and I came in this side, but I want to go over to Devoid. So now I had to pull up another map, and I knew I was still in faction warfare, and I wanted to stay in faction warfare, but I wasn't sure. One thing you can do is you can choose a different map that only focuses on faction warfare. And if I remember correctly, if I go to navigation, nope, not navigation. I'm going to go to the main Dotland site, and down at the bottom, this is just so frustrating. I know they need to make their money. At the very bottom here, you have other maps that you can use that don't go by system. They go by things that are important. And a great one here is where the faction warfare that I was dealing with was Amar versus Minmatar. So rather than having all those different systems that I had to go through in regions, I can just click on this map, and it actually shows me in a different way all of those things that connect. And this is all of the faction warfare space with all the regions connected. It doesn't have all of the region, just the faction warfare parts that are part of it. So you can really figure out a better way to get from one spot to another. As an example, when I was talking about earlier, here was Rennes, and that's in Minmatar. But then if you come up here, you've got the Metropolis systems up in this side here. You've got the Sync Liaison systems up here. So really, it's so much easier to mess around with and check out. I think I spent a little bit of time down in Usanin. I really love areas that have both production and scientific spots there with your NPC stations. But if you ever want to check it out, this is a great way to get a better feel for where all of it is and to plan out what you want to do. I don't have a whole lot else. I thought I would do a little bit more, but to be honest, I just want to go play. And then tomorrow I'll have a little bit more time. A little bit worried about that connection issue that I had, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. Maybe mess around with some more of the Minmatar liberation thing, but I think I just want to blow some stuff up. I am tired. A long day of work. Tomorrow will be my last day, and then I'll get back to playing a lot more. Hope you guys have a great night. Fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however that you want, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.